मेरिट होल्डर्स कहाँ बैठे हैं ये आपको पता होना चाहिए, सो प्लीज़ आप ये मेक श्योर करें। बीच बीच में जब तक हमारे चीफ गेस्ट ना आए मैं आती रहूँगी और आप लोगों को वही इंस्ट्रक्शंस बार बार सुनाती रहूँगी।
Bhaskar sir, we need you on the stage, please. Bhaskar sir. Bhaskar sir, we need you on the stage, please. Bhaskar sir. Bhaskar sir, we need you on the stage, please. Bhaskar sir. Bhaskar sir, we need you on the stage, please. Bhaskar sir. Bhaskar sir, we need you on the stage, please. Bhaskar sir.
आईफोन 13 प्रो एक मोबाइल फ़ोन खोया है एक बच्चे का। अगर किसी को भी मिलता है प्लीज़ कैन यू कम फॉरवर्ड, प्लीज़ आप इनको हैंड ओवर कर दें। आईफोन 13 प्रो एक बच्ची का फार्मा डिपार्टमेंट में खोया है। अगर किसी को भी मिलता है तो प्लीज़ ये जो बच्ची है यहाँ पर आप उन्हें हैंड ओवर कर दें। आकांक्षी, ये आपकी स्लिप है यहाँ पर BA LLB। आकांक्षी और माइट बी आकांक्षा। सो अगर आपकी स्लिप खोई है आप मुझसे ये ले सकते हैं।
procession is going to start in next 10 minutes. Please make sure you all are seated on your own designated seats. Faculty coordinators to please ensure the students are seated on their own designated seats. The procession is going to start in next 10 minutes. All students are requested to please take their seats. The procession is going to start in next 10 minutes. Please make sure your mobile phones are on silent mode and you're not allowed to click any photograph during the entire session that is taking place. Faculty coordinators, please make sure the students are seated.
Check.
बहुत ही जल्द हमारे बीच हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि आने वाले हैं। एक बार फिर से मैं रिपीट करती हूँ, आप सभी से रिक्वेस्ट है जब एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन सभागार में आए तो आप सब अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर उनके स्वागत में तालियों के साथ उनका स्वागत करें। कृपया करके अपने फ़ोन को साइलेंट मोड पर ही रखें। अपने पर्सनल कैमरा आप बिल्कुल भी यूज़ ना करें। किसी भी प्रकार की होटिंग शाउटिंग ना करें। आप तालियों के साथ अपने दोस्तों का हौसला अफजाई कर सकते हैं, लेकिन किसी भी तरह की होटिंग या शाउटिंग ना करें। Students will stand when the convocation procession enters and remain standing till the dignitaries resume their seats. Use of personal camera in the venue is not allowed. Mobile phones must be kept in silent mode. Maintain silence during the convocation proceedings. No hooting, screaming to be done. Please remain standing when the national anthem is played. At the close of convocation, all are requested to remain standing till the convocation procession leaves the hall. I'm sure I'm clear, लेकिन अगर आपको कोई confusion है किसी भी instruction को लेकर, आपके faculty coordinators आपके पास ही हैं, and I'm just a call far. एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन बस कुछ ही लम्हों में हमारे बीच पहुंचने वाला है। सभी से अनुरोध, कृपया करके अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर तालियों के साथ हमारे गणमान्य अतिथिगणों का स्वागत करें। जैसे कि आप स्क्रीन्स पर देख ही रहे हैं ताज़ा हाल, तो आपको भी पता चलता रहेगा, लेकिन फिर से जैसे ही एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन प्रीमिसेस में आए तो kindly stand at your designated places and welcome them with a huge round of applause. जैसे कि आप स्क्रीन्स पर देख ही रहे हैं ताज़ा हाल, तो आपको भी पता चलता रहेगा, लेकिन फिर से जैसे ही एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन प्रीमिसेस में आए तो kindly stand at your designated places and welcome them with a huge round of applause. हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि हैं हिमाचल प्रदेश के गवर्नर श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी। हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि हैं हिमाचल प्रदेश के गवर्नर श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी। Dear students, please be seated at your designated places. It is a very strict instructions coming. Please wear your gowns. जब हमारा प्रोसेशन यहाँ आ जाएगा, किसी भी तरह की कोई भी हलचल हम एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि आप सब बैठ जाएं अपने अपने जगहों पर। Dear students, please. Faculty coordinators, please आप make sure करें कि जो स्टूडेंट्स खड़े हैं वो अपने अपने सीट्स को ग्रहण कर लें, अपने अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं। जब हमारा प्रोसेशन यहाँ आ जाएगा, किसी भी तरह की कोई भी हलचल हम एक्सेप्ट नहीं करेंगे। आप सभी से निवेदन है कि आप सब बैठ जाएं अपने अपने जगहों पर। फैकल्टी कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, प्लीज आप मेक श्योर करें कि जो स्टूडेंट्स खड़े हैं वो अपने अपने सीट्स को ग्रहण कर लें, अपने अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं। Dear students, kindly maintain the decorum of the premises. Dear students, kindly maintain the decorum of the premises. फैकल्टी कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, प्लीज़ मेक श्योर करें कि किसी भी तरह की मूवमेंट अब ना हो। बच्चे अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं, क्योंकि बहुत ही जल्द हमारे बीच एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन आने वाला है और हम शुरू करने वाले हैं 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह। विल बी स्टार्टिंग आवर 8th कॉन्वोकेशन वेरी सून। फैकल्टी कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, प्लीज़ मेक श्योर करें कि किसी भी तरह की मूवमेंट अब ना हो। बच्चे अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं, क्योंकि बहुत ही जल्द हमारे बीच एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन आने वाला है और हम शुरू करने वाले हैं 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह। We'll be starting our 8th convocation very soon. Dear students, kindly note, once the convocation starts, you are not allowed to leave the premises. Convocation starts, you are not allowed to leave the premises. I can see still students are there moving here and there. Faculty coordinators, kindly make sure that कि वो अपने अपने जगहों पर बैठ जाएं. These are the strict instructions I have just received now. I can see still students are there moving here and there. Faculty coordinators, kindly make sure that कि वो अपनी अपनी जगहों पर बैठ जाएं. These are the strict instructions I have just received now. आप सभी से निवेदन रहेगा कि सभागार की मर्यादा को बनाए रखें. काइंडली मेंटेन द डेकोरम ऑफ द प्रीमिसेस. आप सभी से निवेदन रहेगा कि सभागार की मर्यादा को बनाए रखें. काइंडली मेंटेन द डेकोरम ऑफ द प्रीमिसेस. बस अब कुछ लम्हों का इंतज़ार है और हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी हमारे बीच आने वाले हैं. जितने भी छात्र खड़े हैं आप सभी से निवेदन है कि कृपया करके अपने अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं. Dear students, kindly take your seats. जितने भी छात्र खड़े हैं आप सभी से निवेदन है कि कृपया करके अपने अपने सीट्स पर बैठ जाएं. Dear students, kindly take your seats. फैकल्टी कोऑर्डिनेटर्स से अनुरोध रहेगा कि किसी भी प्रकार की छात्रों के मूवमेंट अब परिसर के अंदर ना रहे. I request all the students to be seated now. बहुत ही जल्द हम शुरू करने वाले हैं शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय का 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह. Very soon we'll be starting the 8th Convocation of Shoolini University. शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय का 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह, जिसमें मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में मौजूद होंगे हिमाचल प्रदेश के राज्यपाल माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी बहुत ही जल्द जो हमारे बीच उपस्थित होने वाले हैं। और फिर हम शुरू करने वाले हैं शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय का 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह, जिसमें मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में मौजूद होंगे हिमाचल प्रदेश के राज्यपाल माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी बहुत ही जल्द जो हमारे बीच उपस्थित होने वाले हैं। और फिर हम शुरू करने वाले हैं शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय का 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह। आप सभी से विनम्र अनुरोध रहेगा कि सभागार की मर्यादा को बनाए रखें। Kindly maintain the decorum of the premises. And kindly stick to the given instructions. जो instructions आपको दिए जा रहे हैं, आप प्लीज उसे फॉलो करें। To the given instructions. जो instructions आपको दिए जा रहे हैं, आप प्लीज उसे फॉलो करें। जैसे कि आप सभी बैकपाइपर्स की ये मधुर ध्वनि सुन सकते हैं और ये संदेश है कि प्रोसेशन शुरू हो चुका है और बहुत ही जल्द माननीय मुख्य अतिथि हमारे बीच आने वाले हैं। जैसे कि आप सभी बैकपाइपर्स की ये मधुर ध्वनि सुन सकते हैं और ये संदेश है कि प्रोसेशन शुरू हो चुका है और बहुत ही जल्द माननीय मुख्य अतिथि हमारे बीच आने वाले हैं। प्रोसेशन हमारे बहुत ही समीप पहुंच चुका है। और जिस तरह से आप सबसे एक अनुरोध था कि जब प्रोसेशन सभागार में मौजूद हों तो अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर तालियों के साथ प्रोसेशन का स्वागत करें। प्रोसेशन हमारे बहुत ही समीप पहुंच चुका है। Kindly stand when the convocation procession enters and remain standing till the dignitaries resume their seats. मौजूद हो तो अपने-अपने स्थानों पर खड़े होकर तालियों के साथ procession का स्वागत करें। अपने-अपने स्थानों पर खड़े हो जाएं। I request all of you to please stand at your respective seats and welcome the procession with a huge round of applause. Procession enters and remain standing till the dignitaries resume their seats. हमारे बीच आ रहे हैं हमारे कॉन्वोकेशन के मुख्य अतिथि अपने अपने स्थानों पर हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें। एकेडमिक प्रोसेशन शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय का 8वां दीक्षांत समारोह 8th Convocation of Shoolini University. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the academic procession with a huge round of applause. हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें। जिस पल का हमें इंतजार था वो लम्हा आ चुका है। जोरदार तालियों के साथ स्वागत करें हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री प्रताप शुक्ला जी जो हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं। तालियां ऐसी हो जिसकी गड़गड़ाहट ना रुके। शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय वाली तालियां। हमारे आज के मुख्य अतिथि हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री प्रताप शुक्ला जी जो हमारे बीच उपस्थित हैं। तालियां ऐसी हो जिसकी गड़गड़ाहट ना रुके। शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय वाली तालियां। आप सभी से अनुरोध रहेगा कृपया करके अपने अपने स्थान ग्रहण कर लें। आई रिक्वेस्ट यू ऑल काइंडली बी सीटेड एट योर डेजिग्नेटेड प्लेसेस। बहुत बहुत अभिनंदन, बहुत बहुत स्वागत। माननीय महोदय, आपकी गरिमामय उपस्थिति से आज का ये विशेष अवसर और भी स्मरणीय बन चुका है। कार्यक्रम का शुभारंभ करना चाहूंगी योगानंदा लाइब्रेरी की दीवारों पर अंकित एक प्रेरणादायक श्लोक के साथ, जो कि इस प्रकार है। विद्या ददाति विनयम विनयाद याति पात्रता पात्रत्वत धनम आपनोति धनाद धर्मम ततः सुखम। जिसका मतलब हुआ विद्या विनय यानी विनम्रता देती है, विनम्रता से योग्यता हासिल होती है, योग्यता से धन आता है, धन से धर्म होता है और धर्म से सुख की प्राप्ति होती है। आदर, अभिनंदन, आभार, नमस्कार। शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय के 8वें दीक्षांत समारोह में आप सभी का हार्दिक स्वागत है, अभिनंदन है। आज का ये शुभ अवसर हमारे विद्यार्थियों के वर्षों के परिश्रम, संकल्प और समर्पण का उत्सव है। ये केवल एक डिग्री प्राप्त करने का दिन नहीं, बल्कि नए सपने के उड़ान भरने का क्षण है। ये वो दिन है जब सपने उड़ान भरते हैं, जब वर्षों की मेहनत, समर्पण और लगन का सम्मान किया जाता है। हम सौभाग्यशाली हैं कि हमारे बीच हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय महोदय राज्यपाल श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी मुख्य अतिथि के रूप में मौजूद हैं। साथ ही मैं स्वागत करना चाहूंगी सेक्रेटरी गवर्नर मिस्टर सीपी वर्मा जी का। हमारे बीच विशिष्ट अतिथि के रूप में मौजूद हैं डॉक्टर मोनिका कैनेडी, हेड ऑफ द ऑस्ट्रेलियन ट्रेड एंड इन्वेस्टमेंट कमीशन, साथ ही मैं स्वागत करना चाहूंगी शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय के चांसलर प्रोफेसर पी.के. खोसला, प्रो चांसलर प्रोफेसर विशाल आनंद, वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर अतुल खोसला, डीसी सोलन मिस्टर मनमोहन शर्मा जी, एसपी सोलन मिस्टर गौरव शर्मा जी। साथ ही साथ स्वागत करना चाहूंगी तमाम गणमान्य अतिथिगणों का और साथ ही हमारे प्यारे प्यारे विद्यार्थी और उनके साथ आए हुए उनके पेरेंट्स का कि आपकी उपस्थिति से आज का ये दिन और भी ज़्यादा खास बन गया है। मैं माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी से विशिष्ट अतिथि डॉक्टर मोनिका कैनेडी, चांसलर प्रोफेसर पी.के. खोसला, वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर विशाल आनंद जी, क्षमा कीजिएगा, प्रो चांसलर प्रोफेसर विशाल आनंद जी, वाइस चांसलर प्रोफेसर अतुल खोसला जी से अनुरोध करती हूं कि वो दीप प्रज्वलित कर हमारे 8वें दीक्षांत समारोह का शुभारंभ करें।
Mr. Chancellor, I request you to declare the convocation open.
I declare the convocation open.
I request Mr. Vice Chancellor to welcome and address the dignitaries and degree recipients.
Thank you very much, Dr. Puri, and good morning to everyone. How about a big round of applause for all of you today? So what a beautiful day it is today. You know, 15 days ago there was a chance for rain, but the sun is shining today and the flowers are in full bloom. So the gods are with us, the gods are with you. So when you go back home with your graduation certificates, with your degrees, please go back and pray to God, because that's the divine soul who's going to make sure that all of you are successful and have the right values over time. Once again, good morning and welcome to Shoolini, and welcome to the 8th Convocation of Shoolini University. Your Excellency, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla ji, the very honorable governor of Himachal Pradesh and our chief guest for the day. I think एक round of applause तो इनके लिए भी बनता है. Dr. Monica Kennedy, my very dear friend, our guest of honor. Chancellor P.K. Khosla, Pro-Chancellor Vishal Anand, Shri Satish Anand ji, Ashok Anand ji, Ashish Khosla, Padma Shri R.C. Sopti, and of course, how can I forget my dearest mother, Saroj Khosla. All our dearest students, it's your day today, of course. Faculty, staff, parents who are here today, press, our guests for the day, and all dignitaries who may have missed, who probably are not on the dais at the moment. Your Excellency, Shri Shukla ji, your presence makes Shoolini's 8th Convocation more special. I am reminded of 2013 when Dr. Abdul Kalam came for our first convocation. And I feel equally excited today welcoming you, sir. So thank you for visiting Shoolini. Dr. Kennedy, I can't wait to hear your words of wisdom. And I think all of us should again give a round of applause for Dr. Monica Kennedy. So during this convocation, we are proud to confer degrees to 1359 candidates. The important thing is that they are from 6 different countries and 21 different states of India. And that's the diversity of Shoolini, and that's the strength of Shoolini. Students, this is your day. So please enjoy, learn, have fun. And as your friends are getting degrees, don't hesitate to clap, because that's what gives the josh. Aur josh to banta hai, right? I spoke about Dr. Kalam. So 12 years ago, this great man came for a first convocation. Dr. Kalam, some of you may not know, especially we have some foreign guests over here, was one of our most loved scientists and the ex-president of the government of India. I was very lucky. I had the privilege of spending many, many hours with him, talking to him and learning words of wisdom. I had not written my speech till last night, I have to confess. So as I was thinking about what to speak, I started thinking about the words of wisdom that Dr. Kalam gave me. And I remember what he told me. He said, Atul, life and success in life are about excellence, love, and passion. And that's what I'm going to talk about today. I'm going to talk about excellence, I'm going to talk about love, and I'm going to talk about passion. And I think if these 3 things you all remember, all of you will be super successful in life, I have no doubt. So let's come to excellence to start with. Aristotle said excellence is never an accident. It takes vision, hard work, and huge and detailed planning. Shoolini is an example of this. Shoolini is an example of excellence, and it is no accident either. The last year has been exceptional for Shoolini. And as part of my welcome speech, I'm expected to lay out achievements of Shoolini. My problem is that too many of them, and I'm going to take half an hour if I start speaking all of them, so I'm going to make it short. I've got 6 or 7 points. The first, we became a NAC A+ university this year. So thanks to the IQSC team and all of you who worked hard for that. In the global QS and THE rankings, which are very, very important to every university in the world, Shoolini is India's #1 ranked private university. We are top 500 in the world, but across all institutions and universities in India, including the IITs, we are top 20 overall, public and private together. A huge achievement for a university which is 15 years young. In the NIRF, which is the National Institutional Ranking Framework, out of the 12,000 universities of India and 40,000 colleges, we are ranked 70th in the country and the highest in the state of Himachal. But rankings is not everything. Universities are supposed to drive sustainability, issues of change, impact on the community. I'm very proud to say that in the THE impact rankings, which are the gold standard for sustainability, Shoolini has become a top 200 in the world. But the story doesn't stop here. We are, and it's embarrassing for me to say this, but we are #2 in the world in water and #5 in the world on clean energy. Monica, I hope you're taking notes. We have won several competitive grants from the Government of India. The PERS grant, we are one of the very few private universities who got that. We have won grants in incubation. We won the grant to run the Science Museum in Himachal Pradesh, and many, many more. We have partnered with some of the finest universities in the world. And that again demonstrates the strength of Shoolini. University of Melbourne from Melbourne, Australia, which is 13th ranked in the world. University of Edinburgh, one of the finest universities in Scotland. University of Bristol from the UK. Queen Mary University of London. University of Liverpool. University of British Columbia from Canada. These are big names, and I'm so proud to mention these because 10 years ago, sir, हमसे बात भी नहीं करते थे. But today we are partners and we are delivering joint degrees with them. 2 days ago, there were new rankings that came from QS, which are global rankings from subjects. And I ended up doing analysis yesterday, and I'm very proud to say we have 15 schools or 15 departments at Shoolini. 9 out of our 15 departments are in the top 500 in the world. What an amazing achievement. But most importantly, I think the success of you, the success of our students is what makes all this worthwhile and makes all of us proud. Shoolini students are shining in every field, whether it's admissions in top universities like Oxford or Stanford, whether it's about succeeding in the government, or it's about becoming entrepreneurs or succeeding in the corporate world. So thank you very much, all my dear faculty especially and staff who make our students so successful. Our faculty have been rock stars. They've been going out and building great research, becoming great teachers, and many, many of them have got some amazing rewards and awards which demonstrates a path for excellence. I was speaking about the learnings from Dr. Kalam. The second learning is love. Love can create magic. Passion can make the impossible happen. And our Chancellor, Dr. Khosla, is a living example of this. Even at the age of 85, he is at work at 8:30 every day. He is driving us every day. But more importantly, when I go to him and I tell him about the achievements of Shoolini, he is never satisfied. He tells me, I'm not happy. Why were you 587 rank? Why were you not 287? And that is the love and passion that he brings in. And there's a joke in my family. Dr. Khosla, as you all know, is extremely passionate about research. So wherever he travels, he's got a small piece of paper where he benchmarks Shoolini research. So we were at a wedding recently, and Dr. Khosla took that paper out, very embarrassingly to my mother, and he was talking about Shoolini's research achievements to all the guests of the wedding. And that's what love and passion is all about. And I hope that all of you will bring the same love and passion in your work as you go about building your careers and your life. I'm reminded, or I remember a movie called Rocket Singh. If you haven't seen it, go and see it. It's a beautiful movie, Ranbir Kapoor. और उसमें एक डायलॉग है, और वो डायलॉग ये है कि जब तक ऑफिस घर नहीं बनता, till your office becomes home, और जब तक टेबल बिस्तर नहीं बनता, or till your table becomes your bed, world class organization नहीं बनता. You cannot build a world class organization. I'm not saying that you don't have fun, I'm not saying you don't have family, but put yourself towards hard work. Because if you love your work, as Confucius said, you'll never have to work a day in your life. So choose a work that you love and you'll be successful. And finally, it's all about purpose. Ask the question, why do I exist? Shoolini's purpose is to be a great education university and provide great education to all. Every day of our lives, every moment of our lives, every second of our life, every breath of our life, I can assure you, I think about it, and I know many of you think about it, faculty, leadership included. We fight about it. If you come to the dinner table of my family, it always ends up in a fight because Avni is never happy with my quote-unquote excellence. She probably wants more out of me. But that's what purpose does. And there are lots and lots of things we're doing to the community as part of the purpose. Whether it's about the coaching of village women that Payal drives so diligently, or it's about inspiring thousands of students who visit the science museum that we manage in Shogi. So I hope you all will remember this magic moment, this magic mantra, and let me repeat, it's about excellence, love, and passion. And if you do this, the world will be yours. So before I end, I have to thank my parents. I think parents give you everything without asking for anything. And my request to all my students is, when you go back home, go and hug your parents and whisper in your mother's ear that you love her. I don't think we say this enough to our parents. Will you all do that? Can we say a big, louder yes? Wonderful, wonderful. And finally, be brave. Be a leader. You may start alone in your journey, because leaders will always start alone in the journey. But very soon others will join. In the words of Majroo Sultanpuri, हम तो अकेले चले थे मंजिल मगर, हम तो अकेले चले थे मंजिल मगर, लोग आते गए और कारवां बनता गया. So may God give you all the caravans of life. May God all you give you lots of successes in life. And wish you all good luck. Jai Hind, Jai Himachal.
May I request all the dignity recipients to rise in their places to receive the exhortation from Vice Chancellor. Please rise on your respective seats where you are sitting. So I will request Vice Chancellor to give the exhortation to our degree recipients.
Thank you, and this is for all the students. I wish you all the best. Remember that in knowledge and intellectual enrichment are most precious for our attainments. It is your sacred duty to use them in the service of our beautiful nation, India, Bharat, and humanity. You will always uphold the doctrines of selflessness, sincerity, truthfulness, and integrity, and maintain the dignity of your profession. Speak the truth, practice virtue. Let there be no neglect of your duties and responsibilities. Let there be no neglect of truth. Let there be no neglect of welfare. Let there be no neglect of prosperity. Let there be no neglect of learning and teaching. Serve your country and nation with all your might, for it's a nation that gives us all. Bharat Ma, irrespective of any religion, region, caste, or community, you shall endure that your conduct in profession and life is befitting to the honor of your alma mater, which is Shoolini, and your motherland, Bharat. I give you my blessing. May your life be crowned with success. You may all sit down now. Thank you.
I request the Dean Academics to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer Doctor of Philosophy degrees.
Can we have the Dean Academics, please?
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 105 PhD candidates who have successfully completed requirements for the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy, authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees, and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates. Bhavna, Subhash, Archana, Praful, Geetansh, Aparajita, Prakriti, Krishna Ayush, Gurvinder Pal Singh, Aditya Banyal, Varsha Gangta, Himani Chandel, Khushbu, Vanshika Sharma, Priyanka, Dvipen Barua, Bhupender Kumar, Shahil Kashyap, Ruchika Sharma, Archit Joshi, Shard, Jitendra Sharma, Abhishek Tomar, Kritika Rana, Sujata Kalsi, Shivani Bharadwaj, Manish Kumar, Maya Devi, Satish, Suman Rawat, Divya Matlani, Iman, Sumit Kumar, Upma Mishra, Anurag Bansal, Parth Sharma, Gopali Dayal, Shanti Devi Shetri, Riya Srinivas, Priyanka Tomar, Vividha Gurung, Chandrika Thakur, Hasiba, Mulugeta, Shikha Mahent, Himanshu, Sunil Kumar, Deepika Sharma, Dhriti Verma, Samar Vihal, Vivek Panwar, Nishtha, Sahil Kumar, Pratik Mandyal, Rajat Lalad, Diksha Sharma, Rajni Daleria, Rohini Rana, Anand Sharma, Diksha Puri, Nidhi, Sheetal Chaudhary, Neetika, Shabnam Shambyal, Kushum Sharma, Monica Kumari, Diksha, Pratiksha, Saurav Chauhan, Pinky Kotwal, Yojna Thakur, Prince Thakur, Monica Guleria, Adila Seher, Shivani Devi, Sonia Rathore, Sangeeta Kakkad, Mamta Kashyap, Amrita Thapa, Ravi Kant, Rakshanda Seni, Kulwant Singh Nagyal, Dalek Dalian Solomon, Sushil Kumar, Abhishek Thakur, Divya Jyoti, Nikita Gupta.
I request Mr. Chancellor to please address the House. Mr. Chancellor, sir.
Dearest students, my views and my writings is going to overlap what Atul has, the Vice Chancellor has spoken. Obviously, the issue is one. The issue is Shoolini University is a top research university now in the country. And Shoolini is a private university established by an academician. A couple of years back, the Honorable Chairman UGC called me, how could you do it? It was a very difficult question that as a private university, how could we compete with the government institutions and stand alone as a winner? So my answer was कि शायद उनके पास प्रेम कुमार खोसला नहीं है. This is on the lighter side. So ladies and gentlemen, now a formal Chancellor is expected to give a formal speech. So I'm going to read the written part. It is a great honor and immense pleasure that I stand before you today on the eve of 8th Convocation. Shoolini University, an institution that has blossomed since its inception in 2009, the journey that has brought us, there has been nothing short of extraordinary, and as well as we celebrate yet another milestone, I am filled with pride and gratitude. First and foremost, I am thrilled to welcome our distinguished chief guest, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla Ji, the Honorable Governor of Himachal Pradesh, whose presence here today is a testament to the importance of education and its role in sharing the future of our society. Shiv Shukla Ji, our esteemed governor, is widely recognized for his sharp political acumen and profound leadership. A seasoned politician with a rich experience, he has demonstrated remarkable dedication to public service, particularly during the tenure as a Union Minister of State for Finance. As a governor of Himachal Pradesh, his insights into the state's financial and administrative matters continue to shape policy and strengthen the region's governance. I am equally pleased to extend a warm welcome to Dr. Monica Kennedy, head of the Australian Trade and Investment Commission in New Delhi, whose contribution to global collaboration in education are invaluable. I also welcome the management members of the Shoolini University, and in particular, the President of Foundation for Life Sciences Business Management, Mrs. Roj Khosla, the Vice President, Ashok Anand, and Pro-Chancellor, Mr. Vishal Anand. Ashok Anand and Pro-Chancellor and Professor Atul Khosla, the Vice Chancellor. My gratitude is also for other distinguished members of the Shoolini Foundation, namely, in particular, Mr. Satish Anand, Ashish Khosla, Nisha Anand, Ashu Khosla and Avni Khosla. As I reflect on the founding of Shoolini University in 2009, I cannot help but to recall the pivotal role played by the divine providence in guiding me to this path. Establishing the institution marked the admiration of the culmination of my academic career. It was a journey that required faith, perseverance, and the support of those closest to me. I am deeply grateful to the members of the Anand family, whose unwavering support was instrumental in laying the foundation of Shoolini University by partnering with us on this project. I also express my heartfelt gratitude to Mr. Ramesh Mahan, my wife's cousin, whose support, both moral, social, wisdom, without that we could not have taken up this project. Last but not the least, I welcome Dr. Padam Shri, Dr. Professor Sopti. From the very inception of this university in 2009, we set ourselves the ambitious goal of being ranked among the top 200 global universities. Ladies and gentlemen, tell you, when I was talking all these things, people used to laugh. कि डॉक्टर खोसला का दबाव खराब हो गया है, अपने आप को क्या समझता है, हवाई के लिए बनाता है. Actually, this was the situation. People never thought Professor Khosla is only thinking of unachievable things, but it all happened. But it needed time. A decade was required for that. From the very inception of the university in 2009, we set ourselves the ambitious goal of being ranked among the top 200 global universities by 2022. During our first convocation, to our dedication, resilience, and very sorry, ये प्रोफेसरों को यही गलती होती है, कागज ऊपर नीचे कर दिए. We are today, as a Shoolini University, rubbing shoulders with the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. In the Times Higher Education World University Rankings, Shoolini University is the second best in the country. But in subject rankings, we are ahead in some subjects from the Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, which was established by Professors Raman long back in 1919, and people could think that, how could Shoolini University do it? But today the result is before you. Friends, excuse me if I say with affirmity that within a decade from now, we will be in the top in the country because it strides in the realm of World University ranking. Shoolini University will attain an undisputable top place amongst the top of both private and public universities. Today, Shoolini University is not just a beacon of excellence in India, but is now regarded as a model of success for contemporary institutions across the world. I am also happy to regard that Shoolini model is now a matter of curiosity amongst the top institutions as to how Shoolini with very passing day is heading towards excellence. I will be failing in my duty if I do not record that Shoolini is also working hard toward the placement of our students in different sectors, varying from education to corporate institutes. Several of our students go abroad annually, but I feel privileged to inform that one of our students has got full free fellowship for pursuing his doctoral degree in Harvard University while I was just entering into the pandal for this convocation. This information came to me. Dear students, today is your day. As you step out of these gates, you enter a world brimming with opportunity, challenges, and endless possibilities. You are the torch bearers of our legacy, the ambassadors of Shoolini University, and architects of bright future. I want to leave you with a few words of inspiration. Dream big. I always dreamt big. Even if the people laugh at you, don't bother. Do not leave your mission. Make your objective and work on that. Dream big, because the size of your dream determines the magnitude of your achievement. Never fear failure. There is no one who has succeeded without having failed earlier. So please do not be scared of failure, for it is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone to go forward. Stay hungry for knowledge, be relentless in your pursuits, and uphold the values of integrity, hard work, and perseverance. Nothing like that. Remember, success is not measured by wealth or power, but by positive impact you create in the lives of others. Here I would mean the students, and you, the student who will be the fathers, family members of future, and the great citizens of this great country. Your journey has just begun, and the world is waiting for your brilliance, creativity, and innovation. Make the most of every opportunity, push your limits, and always strive for excellence. The road ahead will not always be easy, but with determination and perseverance, there is nothing you can't achieve. Our success, thus, is a reflection of the values that have been mustered from the very beginning with patience, strong governance, and unwavering innovative technologies. If we continue to uphold these principles, we will, and time is not far when Shoolini University is further on the top of the ladder amongst Indian universities. Last but not the least, my message to all the students: there is doctrine of karma. As you sow, so shall you reap. Always do good things in life, so good things will return to you. You will be getting the gifts from the God, I assure you. It has happened with me. When I had gone astray beyond my own values, I was punished. The moment I came back, I got the same rewards what I was getting earlier. So haste makes waste. So think over things, whatever you do in life, do not forget, you are governed by the law of nature, and for human beings, it is the doctrine, what you come, what you do, that you are going to get back. There is no denial of the fact, nobody can deny it. So my advice to you is, be the good citizens, be truthful to yourself, to your nation, to your parents, to your family, to everyone. So country should be proud of you. Make India the country that it was 2000 years ago, before the Christ era, when peace and happiness flows here. The time is coming back, I am watching it. Time belongs to India. The future is India, I can tell you. People are looking towards your advice, your civilization, and your culture, because you are patient and you believe in a philosophy which is unparalleled. That is, as you sow, so shall you reap. Thank you very much.
I request Dean Agriculture to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Agriculture.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 40 master's and 45 bachelor's degree candidates of Faculty of Agriculture who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to master's and bachelor degrees of Faculty of Agriculture, authorize them to wear the robes ordained as insignia of these degrees, and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups. Sir, please. Thank you, sir.
I request Dean Applied Sciences and Biotechnology to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Applied Sciences and Biotechnology.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 119 master's and 190 bachelor's degree candidates of Faculty of Applied Sciences and Biotechnology who have successfully completed requirements for the degree, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to master's and bachelor degrees of Faculty of Applied Sciences and Biotechnology. Authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups. Sir. Thank you, sir.
I request Dean Engineering and Technology to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Engineering and Technology.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 40 master's and 184 bachelor's degree candidates of Faculty of Engineering and Technology who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to master's and bachelor degrees of Faculty of Applied Sciences and Biotechnology, and also authorize them to wear the robes ordained as an insignia of these degrees and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor to present the degree to the candidates in groups. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I request Associate Dean, Legal Sciences to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Legal Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 40 Masters and 47 Bachelor degree candidates of Faculty of Legal Sciences who have successfully completed requirements for the degree, to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to the Master's and Bachelor degree of Faculty of Legal Sciences, authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees, and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups. Thank you.
I request Dr. Monica Kennedy, Guest of Honor, to address the House.
Good afternoon. Dignitaries, students, graduates now, and families, friends, thank you so much for having me here at this moment. I've been thinking a lot about moments recently as I've been preparing to come and speak with you. And so it was just a delight last evening when I arrived here at Shoolini to have the opportunity to read Professor Koshler's memoirs, 84 at 84, and to have think about the ways that important markers and moments produce thoughts, ideas, particular historic events that recall us back to a time and a place. Moments of import. The moment of establishing a dream for Professor Koshler, his reflections on his father, his reflections on 2023 as a year of rains. He also reflected on a very important historical figure. In 1903, Marie Curie was the first female Nobel Prize winner, and she received that prize in physics. She that 1903 was a particular moment, not just in the personal life of Madame Curie, but also in the history of the world. It was the year of first powered flight. It was the year that the Taj Mahal Palace Hotel in Mumbai opened. It was a year just beyond when Australia first formed federation. Madame Curie also received another Nobel Prize in 1911. And the personal moments that formed this history for Madame Curie and that Professor Koshlow was reflecting on was one that wasn't just about enormous success and making a mark as a scientist, as a woman, and as an important figure in history. It was also one of personal struggle and humanitarian worth. I think it's an important time as we think about this moment to consider how these moments in our lives will build our memoirs, and particularly at a time when you're graduating from this fabulous institution, thinking about the personal moment for you as graduates. What is it that makes these moments memorable? What have been the key moments in your life? What characterises the things that you remember and the things that you forget? How do those moments change you? How do you allow them to form you? And then, having been formed, how do you then go and form your environment, form your world? Our lives are punctuated with these moments. And the key moments are the ones that we use to tell the stories about ourselves, about our friends, about our experience, and about our world. We need to think about how we bracket those experiences, how we make sense of them, because these moments aren't just about what we do in the moment, but how we make sense of them and how we take them forward. They're moments that are often shared, as this one is today. They're shared and they're built through relationships. They're built differently as each of us experiences a moment differently and tells a story differently about it. It's this diversity that leads to the creativity that changes the world. At this moment in history, a moment of significant global change and uncertainty, this moment is one where geographies are refocusing their attentions, relationships and alliances, where we're seeing changing constructions of international relationships, of international values and of international economic alignment. We're seeing at this moment new ways of applying influence and using power. So we need to be optimistic in this moment of uncertainty and change because we are educated. And education's gift is the ability to be able to lend us frameworks, structures in which we can think, ways of providing architecture to our thoughts and talking about ideas in sophisticated ways. This moment is one of great opportunity as global shifts put focus on new geographies and on new ways of understanding, and they force us really to consider where we want to be and where we want to sit in this global debate. We lift our heads up and we say, where will I set myself in this world? So these moments give us a pause, a moment to stop and think about future moments and how we write our memoir. We need to think about that in relationship with the privilege and the responsibility that we have, because education is not just a gift. It also asks of us. It takes from us too. It requires us to take the opportunity to take a seat at the table and to grasp influence, to use our privilege from education to form the world that we seek. So it's the time right now to plan for what's next, to think about the work as work not yet done, and this moment as an intersection in your lives, where we have an opportunity to rely on guides and to bring everything we have brought to this moment forward. It's a chance to write your world, write your memoir. Use these moments and take pride in your Shoolini experience, that academic experience, process and outcome, the qualification that you now hold. And be this moment. Play a part in this history right now. Professor Koshler's life moments, Madame Curie's life of moments. They're important ways to think about, or they provide us important examples to think about our own memoir. What will yours look like? What is your memoir? Today is the day to grasp that nettle and think about your future in those terms. Thank you so much for allowing me to celebrate with you today. Congratulations.
I request Dr. Samdhu Chetri to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Liberal Arts and Ancient Indian Wisdom.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 21 Masters and 66 Bachelor degree candidates of Faculty of Liberal Arts and Ancient Indian Wisdom who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to Master's and Bachelor degree of Faculty of Liberal Arts and Ancient Indian Wisdom. Authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups. Thank you, Honorable Sirs and Madam.
I request Dean Management Sciences to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Management Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 110 Masters and 154 Bachelor's degree of Faculty of Management Sciences who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to Master's and Bachelor degrees of Faculty of Management Sciences. Authorize them to wear the ordained as the insignia of that university.
Thank you, sir. Now, may I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups.
I request Dean Pharmaceutical Sciences to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 34 master's and 97 bachelor's degree candidates of Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this university, I admit them to the degree of master's and bachelor's degree of Faculty of Pharmaceutical Sciences, authorize them to wear the robes ordained as the insignia of these degrees, and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, and Vice-Chancellor to present the degrees to the candidates in groups. Thank you.
I request Dean Sciences to come on stage and request the Chancellor to confer the degrees of Faculty of Sciences.
Thank you very much. Mr. Chancellor, I present to you 37 Masters and 67 Bachelor's degree candidates of Faculty of Sciences who have successfully completed requirements for the degree to which I pray they may be admitted.
By virtue of the authority vested in me as Chancellor of this University, I admit them to the Master's and Bachelor degrees of Faculty of Sciences. Authorize them to bear the robes ordained as insignia of these degrees and charge them to prove worthy of the same.
Thank you, sir. May I request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor and other dignitaries to come on the stage and present to the degrees in a group of 20 to the students of Faculty of Sciences. Thank you. Thank you.
Faculty coordinators to please make sure all the students are seated and now are in complete silence. I request the Pro-Chancellor, Professor Vishal Anand, to address the House.
नमस्कार फ्रेंड्स। वो कहते हैं ना, मूवी हिट हो जाए तो मल्टीपल शो बनते हैं। तो पहले डॉक्टर खोसला ने कहा, फिर अतुल ने कहा, अब मैं उसकी स्पीच रिपीट करूंगा। So, on a formal note, His Excellency, the Honorable Governor of Himachal Pradesh, Shri Shiv Prabhat Shukla ji, Ms. Monica Kennedy, Head Australian Trade and Investment Commission, New Delhi, Dr. P.K. Khosla, Chancellor, Shoolini University, Professor Atul Khosla, Vice Chancellor, Shoolini University, President Foundation, Mrs. Saroj Khosla, Mr. Satish Anand, Ashok Anand, my dear friends from the administration, both from Himachal and Solan, members of the trust, members of the governing board, members of the board of management, our special guests and dear students. India, my friends, is on a dream growth trajectory. Over the next decade, you're going to see the country develop into a fully developed nation. Potential for each one of you to explore your dreams will be immense. As you contribute and put in your 100% to build new India Himachal and a dream life for yourself, don't forget the little joys of life. The joy of true and deep friendships, the joy of honesty and hard work, the joy of choice, the joy of exploring something new, and the joy of music and dance. As you build your careers and lives, remember the reason you live. This life is for these small joys and smiles that keep you alive. And as you graduate today, I hope you leave with pride that Shoolini has achieved the recognition of being India's #1 private university for 3rd year in a row. Further to strengthen our belief of small is beautiful, Shoolini ranked among the top 20 small universities of the world. Friends, I'd like to share a short story. 20 years back, I was where you are today, a young boy passing out of my management school with big dreams to change the world. I had an assignment with a bank in the US, but wanted to pick an entrepreneurial dream for the state of Himachal Pradesh. Before coming back to Himachal, I went to my mentor, Mr. Neeraj Batra, who was also a top banker at that point of time, and asked him that, sir, I want to go back, but really don't know how to transform my journey or transform my state. He gave me a piece of advice that I'd like to share with all of you today. He said, and what Atul also spoke about, that build an island of excellence and build something exceptional. Along that journey, if you have built something exceptional and built it with passion, if you truly do that, you will see its cascading effect. You will see that everyone who encounters this island of excellence will learn something from it, take inspiration from it, and build more such islands of excellence. Years later, when you reflect, you will know in your heart if you have created what you set out to do. Today, I'm very happy to share that when I stand here and look into you, you guys, your eyes, you gleaming guys, I truly believe that I've done and achieved some part of that journey, and I surely believe that each one of you will create your journeys and your centers of excellence and make all of us proud. Coming back to Shoolini, I think, friends, the journey ahead is very exciting as we all work together towards building a top 100 global university over the next couple of years. We will be setting up multiple initiatives to further the Shoolini story and create a lasting impact on the socio-economic fabric of Himachal Pradesh. I would like to share a couple of focus areas that we have initiated in the past 1 year. I think, foremost, we see Shoolini as a high-impact research lab. And I'm very happy to share that over the years, Shoolini has become a role model for research, not only in India, but in the world. A small, humble university sitting out of an ecological hotspot, how it could compete with the best in the world. Now is the time, friends, how we take this journey further to really making an impact through products, through services, through innovation, towards our agriculture, our economy, and our people. So the time is to further our research towards creating true products, true impact for our economy. The second most important initiative that we started a couple of years back, and now we're shaping it up into a true net zero kind of a scenario for the carbon footprint, is having the Shoolini as a net zero campus. As we speak, over the years, we've been developing solar energy, and today I'm proud to say that we produce 2x of solar energy than what we consume on the campus. We actually recirculate 70% of the water that we use each day. There are multiple other initiatives that have set us on the path of carbon neutrality. But the real magic will be the day we are all together working towards declaring Shoolini University in a net zero campus. Our target is 2030, and I seek all your guys' support towards building this initiative. Lastly, but again in a very important manner, Startup Shoolini is an initiative that we started this year. There have been major inputs or major investments that we've done over the year to build this initiative. Most of you, if you're here, I hope you have been to the AI Center and the Futures Center. That's a starting point for setting in 4 incubators, 4 national level incubators, in which we are investing more than 25 crore rupees to build a truly world-class incubation facility, not only for the students and the community of Shoolini, but for the entire state of Himachal and for the Himalayan community. As a commitment to the state of Himachal Pradesh, the trust has seeded a fund to fund 50 initial startups by October this year. And this will roll over to seeding more than 500 startups over the next decade and really enabling every single village, every single town, every single community in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Friends, there are only few initiatives, I'm sure. These are only few initiatives. I'm sure every member of the Shoolini family has a dream, has some island of excellence that is their dream. If we all work on our individual dreams, we can build a truly disruptive future for us for generations to come. As we bring all ideas to life, I'm sure we'll be able to achieve the dream of putting Shoolini on the top 100 global list. As Andy Walsh says, the idea is not to live forever. It is to create something that will. With those words, I thank you once again for joining us in this beautiful afternoon at Shoolini University. Jai Hind, Jai Himachal.
Thank you, Mr. Vishalanand, Pro-Chancellor. Now I would like to request our Chief Guest, Honorable Governor Shri Shiv Pratap Shukalji, to present university medals. And I also request the dignitaries, Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor and Vice-Chancellor to be on the stage for the presentation of the gold medals. May I request Mr. Chief Guest that we may present. I will read the names one by one. The students should turn up for the gold medals. And I congratulate each and every one of you for this achievement. From Faculty of Agriculture, Diksha Sharma. Again, Faculty of Agriculture, Navdeep Kaur. Faculty of Applied Science and Biotechnology, K.M. Krishma. Then again, from Biotechnology, Riya Jindal, Riya Roy, Mahika Singh, Anupriya, Shubhangi Singh, Sucheta Pathak, Harleen Kaur, Sophia, Mannat Anwar, Ravina Sharma, Akhil Pal, Preeti Thakur, Siddharth Gautam, Aditi Sharma, Himanshi Chauhan, Arju, Rachna Kumari, शिवानी शर्मा, अरे यूनिवर्सिटी मेडल्स के लिए जरा जोर से ताड़ियां मार दो एक बार। निहित श्रीवास्तव, मलिका सिंह, अजय वर्मा, निखिल ठाकुर, ध्रुव शर्मा, शिवांशु, ईशा शर्मा, Anishka, last but not least, of course, Muskan, always smiling. Medals, merits. I request guest of honor, Dr. Monica Kennedy, to present university merit certificates. I also request Chancellor, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, and other dignitaries to accompany the guest of honor. I will read the names of those students who are going to get these university medals. First is Shriya, Pradeep Singh, Dikshant Vardhan, Smriti Rajovar, Nikhil Sharma, Anchal Chadel, An Pathania, Vijay, Anchal Sharma, Aman Bhardwaj, Konika Nagyal, Vijay I told, okay, Vijay Charumathi, Konika Nagyal, Konika Nagyal, last but not least, after her, Patel Pratiti Rahul. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to all of you. एक बार अपने लिए तालियां हो जाए. क्या बात है. Now I request Chancellor, President Foundation, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Shri Satish Anand ji and Shri Ashok Anand ji, trustees, to present mementos to the Chief Guest. I request our Chief Guest, Honorable Governor, Shri Shiv Pratap Shukla ji, to accept a small token of gratitude. I request Chancellor, President Foundation, Pro-Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor Shri Satish Anandji and Shri Ashok Anandji trustees to present a memento to the guest of honor. I request our guest of honor, Dr. Monica Kennedy ji, to accept a small token of gratitude. फैकल्टी कोऑर्डिनेटर से रिक्वेस्ट है प्लीज़ स्टूडेंट्स को अपने सीट्स पे ही वो बैठने दें, किसी भी तरह की मूवमेंट ना हो। कहते हैं कि मंजिल उन्हीं को मिलती है जिनके हौसलों में जान होती है। पंखों से कुछ नहीं होता, बल्कि ये आपके बुलंद हौसलों से उड़ान होती है। और एक बार पुनः आप सभी को बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं। और अब मैं विश्वविद्यालय के 8वें दीक्षांत समारोह के इस अवसर पर हमारे मुख्य अतिथि हिमाचल प्रदेश के माननीय राज्यपाल महोदय श्री शिव प्रताप शुक्ल जी से अनुरोध करती हूं कि वो अपने सुविचार हमारे साथ साझा करें।
Brigadier Mehta, I will ask the security persons not to allow anyone to leave the venue. That is very important. Please see that the security persons take their charge.
शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय सोलन के इस 8वें दीक्षांत समारोह में उपस्थित डॉक्टर मोनिका कैनेडी, गेस्ट ऑफ ऑनर, कुलाधिपति प्रोफेसर प्रेम कुमार खोसला जी, उपकुलाधिपति प्रोफेसर विशाल आनंद जी, कुलपति प्रोफेसर अतुल खोसला जी, श्रीमती सरोज खोसला जी, श्री अशोक एवं सतीश आनंद जी, पंजाब विश्वविद्यालय के पूर्व कुलपति पद्मश्री शोभती जी, राजभवन के हमारे सचिव श्री चंद्र प्रकाश वर्मा जी, सोलन के उपायुक्त मनमोहन शर्मा जी, पुलिस अधीक्षक श्री गौरव सिंह जी, विश्वविद्यालय के आचार्यगण, सभी विद्यार्थी जिन्होंने उपाधि और गोल्ड मेडल प्राप्त किया है, उपस्थित देवियों तथा सज्जनों, पत्रकार मित्रों, मैं बैठा हुआ था तो सोच रहा था कि परंपराओं को तोड़ना कितना कठिन होता है या कितना महत्वपूर्ण होता है। क्योंकि मैंने आज राजभवन की परंपरा को तोड़ करके आपके यहाँ उपस्थित हुआ हूँ।
आज तक कोई भी राज्यपाल किसी प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी में नहीं गया था। इसी नाते मैं कह रहा था कि परंपराओं को तोड़ना कितना मुश्किल होता है, उस पर चला जाए या कुछ और प्रतिमान बनाया जाए। मैं आज यहाँ आया हूँ तो मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि इसके लिए आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ श्रीमती खोसला का और प्रोफेसर प्रेम कुमार खोसला का। जब एक अध्यापक कुछ निर्माण करता है और उसकी सहधर्मिणी उसके निर्माण में सहायक होती है तो निर्माण भी अच्छा होता है और उस निर्माण का भविष्य भी अच्छा होता है। और मैं जो समझता हूं कि आज ये पहला विश्वविद्यालय है जिसके चांसलर भी कोई और हैं, वाइस चांसलर भी हैं, को चांसलर हैं, प्रो वाइस चांसलर हैं। ये सभी मिलकर के शिक्षा का एक परिसर बनाए हैं, क्षेत्र बनाए हैं। मैं समझता हूं कि एक बहुत बड़ी बात है कि जब यहाँ से इस बात का अनाउंसमेंट हो रहा था कि वी आर द फर्स्ट प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी इन इंडिया, कितने बड़े प्राउड की बात है, न केवल संस्थान के लिए बल्कि उन लोगों के लिए भी जो अपनी डिग्री लेकर के जब यहाँ से जाएंगे और पूछा जाएगा कि कहाँ से अध्ययन किए हो, कहाँ पढ़े हो, डिग्री कहाँ से लिए हो, तो वो कहेंगे शूलिनी यूनिवर्सिटी से। आज मैं डैश पर बैठा हुआ था और आप सभी लोगों के बॉडी लैंग्वेज को देख रहा था तो मुझे लगा कि आज मेरे समक्ष जो बच्चे आ रहे हैं वो बड़े हो गए हैं। आप स्वयं फील कर रहे होंगे, महसूस कर रहे होंगे अपने बॉडी लैंग्वेज को कि आज मुझ में कुछ परिवर्तन आया है। शिक्षा का नाम है ये परिवर्तन देना। आज उस शिक्षा ने आप लोगों को शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय से पढ़ा लिखा करके एक अध्येता से आगे बढ़ा करके एक डिग्री होल्डर बना दिया है। मैं यहां से बैठा हुआ था तो एक आध बच्चों को यह भी देख रहा था कि शायद उनके गार्जियन यहाँ आए हुए हैं और उनकी निगाहें थी कि वो देख रहे हैं कि नहीं देख रहे हैं, है ना? क्योंकि उनके अंदर एक भाव था कि जिस गार्जियन ने मुझे यहाँ भेज करके पढ़ाने का काम किया है, आज मैं उसकी नज़रों में इस योग्य हो गया हूं या हो गई हूं कि वह मुझ पर गर्व करेगा। अब आपको अपने राष्ट्र के प्रति उत्तरदायित्व को निभाने के लिए समर में जाना है। मित्रों, मैं मित्रों इस नाते कह रहा हूं कि आप अपने क्लास में आपके द्वारा, आपके टीचर्स के द्वारा, आपके प्रोफेसर्स के द्वारा जिस लैंग्वेज में आपको शिक्षा दे जाने की बात हो उसमें पढ़ना चाहिए, लेकिन कक्षा के बाहर इस बात का हमेशा ख्याल करना चाहिए कि हमारी भाषा आधिकारिक भाषा भी हिंदी है। मुझे ध्यान है कि मैं एक बार हवाई सफर में जा रहा था, तो मुश्किल से 2 वर्ष का एक बच्चा रहा होगा, कुछ गिर गया तो उठाने के लिए झुका तो उसकी मां ने कहा डोंट टच। मुझे अजीब सा लगा कि उस 2 वर्ष के बच्चे को आज ही से जो सिखाया जा रहा है, कहीं आगे चल करके उसका एटीट्यूड ऐसा हो जाए कि वह अपने संस्कार को भूल जाए, अपनी सभ्यता को भूल जाए। और आज जब आपके वाइस चांसलर ने कहा अपने मदर के विषय में, तो भले ही वो शब्दों में कहे हों, लेकिन उनके दिल की गहराइयों से जो शब्द निकला वो हम सबके लिए है। संस्कार माँ और बाप देते हैं और उसी संस्कार को लेकर के हमको चलना है, क्योंकि ध्यान रहे कि एक दिन हमें भी माँ और बाप बनना है। ये बहुत जरूरी होता है। और जब राष्ट्र के प्रति आप सोचेंगे, विचार करेंगे, तो सोचिए कि हम जिस भाषा की बात कहे हैं, अगर उसको आप नहीं ध्यान रखोगे तो रोज अखबारों में इस समय निकल रहा है, लोग अपने अपने अनुसार अपनी राजनीति करने के लिए भाषा को भी उससे जोड़ने का काम कर रहे हैं। और मुझे लगता है कि हमारे देश के लिए सबसे बुरी बात है। राजनीति करने वाले लोगों के लिए यह उचित नहीं है कि वह हमारे भाषा का अपमान करें, अपने लोगों में उसके प्रति हेट का भाव लाएं। मुझे इस बात की भी प्रसन्नता है कि शूलिनी विश्वविद्यालय ने नई शिक्षा नीति को अपनाने का काम किया है। भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा, इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम, यह हमारे सनातन से है। मैं प्रोफेसर खोसला के इस नाते इज्जत करने की बात करता हूं कि अगर एक अध्यापक आगे बढ़ करके इतने बड़े विश्वविद्यालय की स्थापना कर सकता है, अपने परिश्रम के द्वारा वह उसको इंडियाज फर्स्ट ला सकता है, तो मुझे याद करना चाहिए कि कभी कभी हम जब सोचें तो हमें ध्यान होगा कि गुरुकुल आचार्य चलाते थे, संरक्षण उस समय के राजाओं के द्वारा दिया जाता था। इस नाते कि हमारे छात्र पढ़े, हमारा जन पढ़े, वो विज्ञान में आगे बढ़े। हमने कभी विज्ञान को पीछे नहीं छोड़ा। हमारे ऋषियों ने जो खोज करके दे दिया, अगर शून्य भारत ने नहीं खोजा होता तो दुनिया आज कहां होती, सहर्ष रूप से इस पर विचार कर सकते हैं। शून्य शून्य न रहे तो कौन से अंक की क्या मान्यता होगी। लेकिन भारत ने उसको खोज करके दिया। आज इस पर हमें विचार करना चाहिए कि इंडियन नॉलेज सिस्टम पर क्यों जोर दिया जा रहा है। क्या आपको ध्यान है, ह्वेनसांग या फायान यहां क्यों आए थे? कोई इस देश को लूटने आया था, लेकिन ह्वेनसांग और फायान इस देश में आए तो यहां के ज्ञान परंपरा को लेकर के अपने देश में जाएं और भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा को वहां बताने का काम करें। कितनी कठिनाई थी तब आने में, कितने पहाड़ों को चढ़े होंगे, कोई मार्ग नहीं, बरसों बीत गए होंगे और तब वो ढूंढते हुए आए होंगे और तब आकर के यहाँ के नालंदा और तक्षशिला विश्वविद्यालयों में पहले एक विद्यार्थी के रूप में हुए, फिर पीएचडी होल्डर हुए और तब जाकर के अपने देश में उन्होंने भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा को विकसित करने का काम किया, बताने का काम किया और ये कहा कि अगर कहीं नॉलेज है तो भारत में है। इसको लेकर के जाने का काम किया था। इस नाते हम जो पढ़े हैं उस पर केवल आपका अधिकार नहीं है, बल्कि जो आपने पढ़ा है उस ज्ञान का अधिकार उस समाज को है जिस समाज ने आपको एक अच्छे विद्यार्थी के रूप में, एक अच्छे अध्येता के रूप में, एक अच्छे नागरिक के रूप में जाना है, पहचाना है और अब उसकी उम्मीद है कि आप उसके भविष्य के किरण हो। इस नाते हमेशा इस बात को ध्यान रखना पड़ेगा आपको कि आप केवल डिग्री होल्डर नहीं हुए हो, बल्कि आप समाज में जाकर के समाज के बीच में अपने को अपने प्राप्त किए हुए डिग्री के अनुरूप सिद्ध करने का काम करो। यह बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है आपके लिए। इसी नाते मैं कह रहा था कि बॉडी लैंग्वेज चेंज हुआ है। जो भी बच्चे यहां आ रहे थे, मैं बड़ी गहराई के साथ ये देख रहा था कि अगर इन बच्चों के शरीर से ये गाउन उतार दिया जाए तो इनका रूप दूसरा होगा, लेकिन यही गाउन पहन करके आज इनके अंदर कितना आत्मविश्वास आया है, वही आत्मविश्वास आज आपके बॉडी लैंग्वेज में झलक रहा था। मैं जरूर इस बात को कहना चाहूंगा कि आज आपका नेतृत्व बहुत सशक्त है। मुझे कहने में जरा भी हिचक नहीं है। आज यहां डॉक्टर मोनिका कैनेडी बैठी हैं और आपको ध्यान होगा ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने क्या कहा था। ऑस्ट्रेलियन प्राइम मिनिस्टर सेज अबाउट योर प्राइम मिनिस्टर, मोदी इज बॉस। Am I correct? उसने कहा था मोदी इज बॉस। क्यों कहा था? कि भारत की जो ज्ञान परंपरा है, भारत की जो विशिष्टता है, कभी भी अधूरी नहीं रही है। आपकी ये डिग्री भी जो आज आपको मिली है, यह समाज में जाकर के समाज का नेतृत्व करने के लिए पूरी तौर पर सक्षम है, वो चाहे जिस भी क्षेत्र का हो। अनेक विषयों के विद्यार्थियों को यह डिग्री दी गई है, वो अपने अपने क्षेत्र में कार्य करते हुए जाएं। और मैं निश्चित रूप से यह कह सकता हूं, हमारे सेक्रेटरी चंद्र प्रकाश वर्मा जी यहां हैं, यहां आकर के सबसे पहले तो मैं यहां की ग्रीनरी को देखा, खिले हुए पुष्प को देखा, और वो देखते हुए जब मन आह्लादित हुआ तो यहां आकर के उन पुष्पों को देखा जिसको डिग्री दी गई है और जिसको गोल्ड मेडल दिया गया है। लेकिन भाई देखो बच्चों, थोड़ा आप लोगों को भी परिश्रम करना पड़ेगा। आपकी बहनें आगे थी संख्या में, इस नाते इस पर ध्यान देना पड़ेगा। लेकिन अच्छी बात है, हम सब लोग मिलजुल कर करके इस परिसर को अच्छा बनाएं। इस परिषद के बाद निकल करके जब जाएं तो जिस समाज में रहें उस समाज को आगे बढ़ाएं, और उस समाज को आगे बढ़ाते हुए जिस संस्थान में जाएं उस संस्थान को आगे बढ़ाएं। और बढ़ाते बढ़ाते हमारे निगाह में एक ही रहे, मन में एक ही बात रहे कि हम आगे बढ़ें, लेकिन उसके पहले हमारा देश आगे बढ़े। नेशन फर्स्ट, राष्ट्र प्रथम, यह बात लेकर के आप चलोगे तो निश्चित रूप से आपको प्रसन्नता मिलेगी। मुझे तो यहाँ सबसे प्रसन्नता ये आई कि आने के बाद सबसे पहले ऊपर मैंने देखा परमहंस योगानंद जी का चित्र लगा हुआ है। जिनके अनुयायी योगदा को बनाए, पता नहीं कौन सा क्या है। हमको ये सोचना चाहिए, क्योंकि मुझे लगता है कि हम सभी लोग अत्यधिक ज्ञान के नाते एक दूसरे के विज्ञान को शायद नहीं पहचानते हैं। आप सोचिए कि जर्मनी से एक विद्वान आता है, हमारे वेद को देखता है और वेदों के विषय में क्या कहता है? दिस इज द सॉन्ग ऑफ द गडेरिया, गडेरियों की भाषा है। और वही मैक्स मूलर जब लेकर के जर्मनी में जाता है वेद को और वेद का अध्ययन करता है, तो वेद के अध्ययन में वो पाता है, तब वो कहता है कि भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा ऐसी है कि वो जर्मनी से भारत की प्रशंसा करता है। परमहंस योगानंद जी जब अमेरिका में जाते हैं तो योगानंद हो जाते हैं। विवेकानंद जी जब यूरोप में जाते हैं, अमेरिका में जाते हैं, वहां उनको जीरो पर बोलने के लिए कहा जाता है। समय दिया जाता है 2 मिनट्स, 2 मिनट बोलने के लिए कहा जाता है। लोग सोचते हैं कि ये भारत से आया हुआ है, बोलेगा क्या? लेकिन भारत क्या है उसको बताने का उन्होंने काम किया। जब सभी लोग वहां आकर के अपना संबोधन दे रहे थे, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन ऑफ द अमेरिका, तो विवेकानंद जब गए तो उन्होंने कहा ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स ऑफ अमेरिका। और उस ब्रदर्स एंड सिस्टर्स ऑफ अमेरिका का कहना था कि लगभग 5 मिनट तक ताली बजती रही, वो खड़े रहे और 5 मिनट के बाद वो हटने लगे। तो लोगों ने कहा बोल क्यों नहीं रहे? उन्होंने कहा आपने 2 मिनट्स का समय दिया था, वो 5 मिनट हो गया है। और उसके बाद जब विवेकानंद ने बोलना शुरू किया तो न केवल उस हाल में बल्कि उसके बाहर पूरे यूरोप में विवेकानंद की जो धूम मची, उसका परिणाम था कि वही नरेंद्र जो रामकृष्ण परमहंस का विवेकानंद था, वह पूरे भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा को पूरे यूरोप में बता करके चला आया। और आया ही नहीं, वहां से जिनको लेकर के आया वो सभी शिष्य बन गए। अब सोचिए कि हमारे भारतीय ज्ञान परंपरा क्या है, जिसको आज नई शिक्षा नीति के रूप में देने का काम भारत सरकार कर रही है। हम लोगों को निश्चित रूप से इसका अध्ययन करना चाहिए। हम सुरम्य हिमालय की वादियों में हैं। हिमाचल प्रदेश देवभूमि माना जाता है। हमें भी अपने को परिवर्तन करने की आवश्यकता है। आज जब मैं ऊपर था तो यहां कैसे आकर के इस क्षेत्र के बच्चे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के विषय में जान सकेंगे, इसको वाइस चांसलर साहब ने जब हमसे बताया कि जो भी बच्चे आ सकेंगे कर सकेंगे, तो मुझे प्रसन्नता हुई कि यहां वह सब कुछ है जो आगे चल कर करके लोगों को सशक्त बनाने का काम करेगा। और इनकी जो कल्पना है कि यहां से सीख करके जाने वाला विद्यार्थी, आज तो आप सब लोग जाओगे कहीं न कहीं नौकरी मांगोगे, इनकी कल्पना ये रही कि यहां से अपना ज्ञान पूरा करके जाने वाला न केवल नौकरी मांगे बल्कि कम से कम 50 लोगों को नौकरी देने वाला बने। ये बहुत बड़ी बात है, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। इस नाते हमें इस सब बातों को बड़ी गंभीरता के साथ ध्यान देना चाहिए। लेकिन भाई एक बात थोड़ा मैं कहना जरूर चाहता हूं, इधर मैं युवाओं के साथ इस नाते भी अपने को जोड़ रहा हूं कि मुझे समाज को बनाने के लिए युवाओं की आवश्यकता है। हिमाचल में युवाओं का समाज थोड़ा विचलित हुआ है। जैसे आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस है, वैसे ही इस प्रदेश में कुछ और भी है। सामान्य तौर पर एक और गुण यहां विकसित हो गया, चिट्टे का। जो जिंदगी ले रहा है। आप सब लोग पढ़ करके जिंदगी बचाने के लिए चल रहे हो, तो मुझे लगता है कि और लोगों के भी जिंदगी बचाने के लिए आप लोगों को भी आगे बढ़ना चाहिए। हमने एक जगह आग्रह किया था, तो 1 महीने तक अर्की में खेल लोगों ने खिलाने का काम किया और उसका थीम दिया था, खेल खिलाओ, नशा भगाओ, हिमाचल बचाओ। आप सभी लोगों को भी निश्चित रूप से अपनी प्रतिबद्धता इसके प्रति देनी होगी। और मैं तो अब चांसलर तो भले ही खोसला साहब हैं, लेकिन मैं उनसे इस बात को जरूर कहूंगा कि आगे के अपने एडमिशन फॉर्म में एक लाइन ये भी भरें कि जो भी एडमिशन ले कि हम किसी भी परिस्थितियों में नशे से दूर रहेंगे। नशा अगर करना ही है तो पढ़ाई का करो, नशा अगर करना ही है तो राष्ट्र प्रेम से करो, नशा अगर करना ही है तो माँ बाप के चरणों की धूल से करो। हमारा भविष्य इसी में है, हमारे समाज का भविष्य इसी में है, हमारे प्रदेश का भविष्य इसी में है। इस नाते यह सब सोचेंगे तो ही हम कह सकेंगे जय हिंद, जय हिमाचल।
जब जीरो दिया मेरे भारत ने, दुनिया को गिनती तब आई। अपना भारत वो भारत है जिसके पीछे संसार चला। मन तो है कि इस गाने की पूरी लिरिक्स आपको सुनाऊं, लेकिन समय का अभाव है। माननीय, आपके प्रेरणादायक विचारों के लिए हम धन्यवादी हैं। और जैसे अभी माननीय ने कहा कि हिमाचल का युवा जो विचलित हो रहा है, उसी को ध्यान में रखते हुए नाउ आई वुड लाइक टू रिक्वेस्ट वाइस चांसलर टू एडमिनिस्टर द ओथ ऑन निशा मुक्ति टू द ग्रेजुएटिंग स्टूडेंट ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ ऑनरेबल गवर्नर एंड शूलिनी यूनिवर्सिटी।
धन्यवाद। आपने नशा मुक्ति की बात करी, तो मैं सब स्टूडेंट्स से रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा दैट यू प्लीज़ स्टैंड अप। आप प्लीज़ खड़े हो जाइए और एक ओथ लेंगे हम नशा मुक्ति के नशा मुक्ति के लिए। आई थिंक इनफैक्ट सब खड़े हो सकते हैं, बिकॉज नशा तो कोई भी कर सकता है, ओनली स्टूडेंट्स नहीं। So we will all make sure that we are against drugs. इंग्लिश में है तो इंग्लिश में पढ़ूंगा। आप अपना नाम बोलिएगा प्लीज। अतुल खोसला, a proud member of Shoolini University with a deep sense of responsibility, solemnly take this oath today on the 22nd of March 2025, that I shall always uphold the values of a healthy, drug-free life. I shall never indulge in any form of substance abuse and will inspire others to stay away from the dangerous path of addiction. I pledge to spread awareness about the physical, mental, and social harms caused by drugs. I shall be a torchbearer of positivity, resilience, and a disciplined life, ensuring that my state and my nation remain free from the clutches of drugs. With determination in my heart and integrity in my actions, I take this oath today to stand strong against drugs, to protect my dreams, and to build a brighter, healthier, and prosperous India, Bharat. Jai Hind, Jai Himachal. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And now I request Professor Ashish Khosla to give vote of thanks.
Good afternoon. A thank you is a prayer that cannot be seen, but it can surely be felt by heart. So I feel privileged to propose this vote of heartfelt thanks on this special occasion. A heartful and special thanks to the Honorable Governor of Himachal, Shri Shiv Pratap ji, for his presence and words of wisdom. Sir, these words, I am sure, will echo in the minds and hearts of our alumni for many years to come. So thank you for being here today. And to Dr. Monica Kennedy for gracing this occasion. Thank you, Monica, and for your message of building your own story. To our Chancellor, who is an ongoing one-person motivation to all of us, and for his message today of dreaming big. To our Pro-Chancellor for his message and exhortation to build something excellent. And to our Vice-Chancellor for his inspiration as always.
and especially today to his prayers to the rain god. To our board members and management council, many of whom are here, for being there with us, rock solid as always. To our deans, faculty and staff, for spreading the beacon of knowledge every single day they are with us. And of course, to the team working so hard to make this possible day in, day out for the last month, to the operations team, to the transportation, the technology teams, and the 50-odd volunteers who have been with us in every step of today's ceremony. Thank you very much. And then to the parents of our students and alumni who've motivated them to study. And lastly, and most importantly, to our students, our alumni today. Dear students, for you, I have a message from the last shlok of the Bhagavad Gita chapter 4, which says, Chitvainam sanshayam yogam atisht utisht bharat. Translated, that means, O future of Bharat, with the sword of knowledge, destroy any obstacles and doubts that may be in your heart and mind. Stand up and take action. So students, have no doubt in your heart that you are the shining future of this nation. And my and our real vote of thanks is the hope that you will use these degrees to make all of us gathered here proud of you one day. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, thank you.
I request Vice Chancellor to come on this dais.
Mr. Chancellor, I request you to declare the convocation closed.
I declare the convocation closed.
Again, congratulations to all of you. And now we will all stand up for our national anthem. आप सभी से अनुरोध है कि अपने अपने स्थानों पर खड़े हो जाएं राष्ट्रगान के सम्मान के लिए.
अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
I request everyone to stand till the academic procession leaves.